My name is Dr. Samantha Evans, E-V-A-N-S, and I am a forensic pathologist. What I would consider the most significant injury is a gunshot wound to the right upper forehead.
Tell the jury, what was your intent when that gun fired?
I guess my intent was just to get his attention.
He had tackled me onto the bed, and for what felt like a long time, he was hitting me, choking me, until up to the point where I couldn't breathe. As I was knocking on the door, I just threw the gun up and I just shot him. I had the gun in my hand, and
okay. The gun is in your hand.
Yes.
You're handling it the normal way somebody would, correct?
Correct.
And if you're banging on the door like this, the barrel's facing up, correct?
Correct.
You would agree with me that in order for the bullet to go through the door, the barrel would need to have been downward, straightward, correct? Facing into the door?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. So your testimony is the gun is like this, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And the bullet discharged, correct? It would have gone up, yes?
I didn't say it discharged at that point.
Okay. Show me the moment it was discharged.
After I was knocking,
Show me with your hand, please.
I just lifted it up and just shot.
You lifted it up and shot?
Yes.
You lifted it up and shot?
Yes.
You would agree with me that in order for the bullet to go through the door and hit Martel, the bullet or the gun barrel would have need to be straight to go through the door, correct? You would agree with me?
Not necessarily.
When you described Martel grabbed your stuff, gave it to you so you could get out, and you're fighting over your stuff, correct?
He didn't give it to me, I snatched it from him.
You snatched it from him.
Yes.
Well, your stuff looks remarkably well in place and well stacked and kind of cozied away. What you're describing is not supported by the photographic evidence.
Well, my stuff was still there when I left.
It's not indicative of you guys fighting over stuff.
You went over the counter?
Yes.
Why did you go over the counter?
Because the floor was filled with glass.
Okay. Do you remember if the bowls were there when you went over?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't knock them over?
No, I didn't.
Okay. But you definitely went over the counter when you were trying to escape?
Yes.
You described jumping over the counter,
Yes.
but we clearly have 3 items here that you would have had to leap over in order to avoid breaking, correct?
You shot that pistol?
Yes.
Were you intending to hit Martel?
No, sir.
Were you intending to hurt or kill Martel?
No, sir.
The state will rest and close.
That's rest and close your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard all of the evidence that you will hear in this case. In order to prepare you for deliberations, I need to prepare what is called a charge of the court, which contains the law that you will be governed by. The process is I will read the charge of the court to you. Then the state and the defense will present closing arguments to you to surmise what they believe the evidence to show. And then you will begin your deliberations and we will be on your timeline. It will take me a little bit to prepare the charge of the court. There's a lot that goes into it. And considering that you will need time to deliberate, I am going to go ahead and release you for the afternoon, and we are to come back tomorrow. And we are going to start with reading the charge of the court and then the closing arguments, and then you will begin your deliberations with a full day ahead of you tomorrow. I'm going to ask that you be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow.